Hello, folks.
Okie dokie,
This
dokie
is
dokie
Brent
dokie
Leary.
dokie.
We were listening to the
What'd
in-studio,
you say? I'm
live
sorry. Now go
studio.
ahead. What'd you say?
No, that's all right. I actually started the show. I was listening
Really? I
to
can't
the
believe
live
you did that.
studio audience. The live studio audience that the cold one, the bold one, John Colrice Lawson has put together for the show. So yes, I thought it'd be interesting to give the fans a inside look at the audience that Cold Rice has put together. Oh,
What
by
are
the
you
way, do you
talking
want?
about? What are you? What?
Oh, we were listening in. We were enjoying the conversation.
Oh my God.
By the way, who are you again? I gotta remember.
John, the cold one, the bold one, Lawson, on location. What's up, people?
I'm glad you kind of centered yourself because you're a little askew at the moment. But
Askew, but see, the thing is, you noticed. That's why askew works.
I'm Brent Leary, and I'm not askew. There it is.
What's up? Okay.
So what's
all right.
going on?
I'm gonna chill
What's
out.
going on here?
So I
Have
am,
you had a couple? Have you already had a couple here?
dude. I don't even want to tell you. I plead the fifth. Okay, so
Or
I'm
you drank the
here.
fifth? That's really what he meant to say.
So I'm here in Columbus, Ohio. This is where I spent my formative teen years, and
Don't you
so
mean
it's
formative
interesting.
years? Formative years.
Formulative. I think formulative
Oh,
actually works. Now that I
formative.
say it.
Formative.
No, I
You
thought
meant to
I
say
like.
formative.
I did meant to, but I like formulative. Actually, I'm going to
Oh.
trademark that. But at any rate, I'm here. I'm in my friend's kitchen. We're going live. It's just good to see people that you grew up with. It's a great feeling. All right,
Yes,
so let's go,
yes, Dino. It's happy hour somewhere, and
dude.
wherever Colder Ice is, it's always a happy hour.
Dino, I'm going to tell you, you're so on because when I called my friend Kimmy and said I'm on the way, she said those exact words. Those exact words. She said it's happy hour somewhere. So I'm drinking water for this hour.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say for this hour only,
For
folks.
this hour only. Let's
All
go.
right. Hey, you started Labor Day weekend a little early, but that's all right. Hey,
Yeah.
Valentine. I hope I'm saying his name right. Valentine. Hello.
What's
Good to
up?
see you.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Interesting audiences. Yes. Hey, new people. Love
Hey,
new people.
it's a long Labor Day weekend edition of watching Amazon and Beyond. So we're gonna be a little looser, I guess. We got a live studio audience. You should tell your people to come up and watch, like stand behind you and cheer you on.
No, no, not going to happen. Next,
Oh, look who it is.
Meredith.
She's only popping in because we know she's got to teach her hot yoga. Is that what it's called? Hot yoga?
Yep,
Something like that? Hot
I
yoga?
think it is. I think it is.
We're just glad to see you.
Mm.
Glad to see you. All right. So, are you going to be there like all through Labor Day?
Yeah, I mean, I'm come up for a memorial service tomorrow, and I
Oh,
think I'm going to stay. I'm leaving Monday morning. Yep.
okay. Well, that's
But
good. So,
I'm on this trek, man. I'm going to see as many people as I possibly can, and and just fellowship.
fellowship. Okay. All
Hey,
right.
man.
Well, let's see. We got another message. I was going to throw a clip on. It is gonna sweat. Oh, she's getting ready to do her hot yoga thing. She's gonna
Yeah, there you
sweat it
go.
out. She will watch the replay. All right. We are going to be quizzing you on that too, Meredith. So make sure you watch that replay. All right. I
Yeah,
want
he's
you to watch this.
what is it? He's cold.
You got to watch this.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have to set this. I'll just set this up and say this is an Amazon driver.
Hmm.
All right.
Interesting.
Amazon.
Interesting.
Here it is. And this is a Ring doorbell camera. Yeah, putting the package down.
Okay,
Right.
I don't need the. I don't. I can see it. Okay, I don't. I don't need your commentary.
Took the picture. Nice. Now she's picking up the package and leaving.
Yes. I love that. You're fired.
How dumb can you be?
About
they got
that
a
dumb.
ring.
That dumb.
What company does the Ring camera again? Amazon?
It's just stupid.
You think an Amazon driver would have seen a Ring doorbell before at a delivery and know what it's about?
Man, that is beautiful.
That's ridiculous.
I love that. That is the American dream, God damn it.
That's the American stupidity.
Man, these folks is crazy, man. I can't believe that's on camera.
She put the package down all nice and gingerly, took the camera took the picture, and then just as gingerly picked the damn package up and left.
Love it.
How can you think you're going to get away with this?
Who thinks they can get away with that?
Apparently she did, or that was her way of saying I quit. I don't know. Maybe that was what she was doing. You
know what? Here's the bad part. She has no idea what's actually in there. She could have stole a box of rocks.
It was like an envelope. It wasn't a
box. I mean, she has no idea what's in there, really. It's a total gamble. It's a total gamble.
Maybe a pair of drawers.
Oh my God, that was good.
That was just ridiculous. I saw that. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, look, right. Meredith is still with us. I would pay to know what.
I would too. I would love to know exactly what that was. Actually, if you guys find out, let us know, because I want to know.
Yeah, because
what did she steal?
She's putting it up on eBay to sell. After he gets fired from Amazon, that was just. What is that word we used to use? Trifling.
That was trifling.
That was more trifling. All right. Okay. Thought that would start off on an interesting.
Yeah, that's a great start.
Great start.
Right. I know. Well, I can't wait to see where we're going next.
You won't have to wait.
Okay.
We're gonna go next.
Oh my God.
Right. This one is not as funny. I'm really interested.
We got to get serious now. All right, I'm ready.
No, this one is.
I'm ready.
A curiosity to me. A lot of people seem to be high on it. All right, I'm playing this clip. Hear what you got to say.
After hours news alert on shares of Affirm, the payment stock rocketing higher on some deal news. Let's get to Kate Rooney with all the details. Hey, Kate.
Hey, Leslie, Affirm shares have been up as much as 40% after hours after a partnership with Amazon. Amazon is getting into what has been a booming buy now, pay later space. The e-commerce giant is partnering with Affirm for its first ever installment payment options on the e-commerce site. Shares of Affirm, as I mentioned, absolutely soaring after this announcement. They had been up as much as 40%. They're up about 39% here after hours. Affirm's buy now, pay later checkout option will be available to certain Amazon customers in the U.S. That starts today with a broader rollout in the coming months. The partnership will let Amazon customers split up purchases of $50 or more into those smaller monthly installment payments. I'm told some of these will be interest-bearing. Others will have zero interest. It really depends on the borrower. And this could be big for Affirm. The shares had gotten hit earlier in the week.
All right. Don't really care much about Affirm. But
yeah, she was rattling on, but yes.
So what is this a big deal? I mean,
that's a very big deal.
All right. Tell me why.
It's a very big deal for the Affirm.
Customers? Consumer?
No, it's a very big deal for Affirm.
Yeah. Okay. What about for just pay as like installment plan?
It's a small hurdle for Amazon that they just bought, and it's like, okay, we'll just use that technology. All right. So here's the thing. If you go on Shopify, a lot of those Shopify stores use something similar, several different ones, and one of them is called Afterpay. And the funny thing is that I was in Australia one year. The guys that did Afterpay are in Sydney, and Paul Greenberg from Australia.
You're right? Paul Greenberg.
Right. I met him in the offices of Afterpay. These guys literally were sitting at a table like a lunch table. It was more than a lunch table, but it was the first time I saw that, right? That co-work environment. But there couldn't have been more than 20 people. I'm going somewhere with this story. But now,
Okay.
if you look at that, if you look at Afterpay and the growth of Afterpay now, like I said, it's on multiple. I mean, Shopify sites. Afterpay is one of the staples in this game, and they grew very rapidly because it's basically, look, based on your other signals, they will let you pay over time. It's literally, a layaway program,
So
and
does
it's
that,
awesome.
so do you see that? What impact is that going to have on Amazon business? Is this a big deal?
Okay, great. So the deal is that we know that Afterpay and its acceptance, because of Afterpay's growth, and I'm just using them as an example. You can use the whole industry. I don't know about all that, but I've watched these guys because I did meet them, right? And so you watch their growth over time based on just pure play e-commerce, right? Small company grew
Mhm.
X number, right? Then for Amazon, it's a proven desire for e-commerce customers now. So Amazon is like, we could build something like that, or we could just buy one. So they buy one, they implement that, and now they get to have that on their site as well. Because I think it's all about, remember how we've always talked about Amazon and their customer base was similar to what Whole Foods, right?
Right.
And but now they recognize, the masses are out here, and the masses are able to get into that same experience with these types of vehicles. So they're able to buy more expensive product when they can pay it over time. So I think it's a no-brainer for Amazon, but I think it's a very small deal for Amazon, a huge deal for that company.
Affirm or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, I'm sure. Look, I'm sure they are popping bottles this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
They said the stock price was up 40%. So yeah,
They
doing
popping
some serious
bottles.
popping. By the way, Meredith says Sizzle is another one of those companies too.
Sizzle.
You like Sizzle?
And literally,
All right.
I mean, literally, when I heard there was nothing. That was a leading thought, and I think just the other ones that came after that are another thing like that. And same with Cabbage. You know what I'm saying? These things that started with these e-commerce plays and financing are good investments. People will buy more if you make it easier to buy more.
Totally agree. I don't know how big a deal it is. How
Yeah,
much
I don't know how
business
big
that'll
of
add.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. I almost feel tempted to go to this other thing because you brought up Australia, and there's a tie-in. There's a big thing in Australia that is irritating the hell out of me, but maybe I'll hold off for a bit. I'm good at this one. I don't need to be irritated too much. We already had the driver stealing stuff, the idiot driver stealing stuff, the idiot driver thief. See how I evolved that? Took a couple iterations to get there.
Yeah, can we just say allegedly?
No, because we saw it with our own eyes.
She could have just been checking the address, bro.
Oh yeah, okay. Like I check my eyeballs for cracks.
I'm just saying. Go on. I'm just saying.
She's a thief. All right,
man. Wow.
Cold-blooded. Thought she was being smart by dropping it, taking the picture, and then picking it up. So she could say, "Hey, look at the picture. I dropped it off."
I can't with you. I'm just letting you go. Continue.
You know what?
Enjoy.
There's one thing. I can't stand a thief, but I can't stand a dumb one even more. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
I just thought I'd have to, I had to throw that out there. All right. What am I trying to do here? Oh,
I
didn't
no
share
idea.
I want to share my screen. So let me do that real quick because I don't know. This number might be this might be a big deal. We'll see. All right, let me do share. Why do I gotta push this thing 5 times to do a damn share? All right.
Because, man, I done told you about this lame tech you be using.
All right, here we are. I got it. So
In the meantime,
is this a big deal?
Peloton earnings. They have.
Oh, wait
there
a
was
minute.
some
I got the
concern
wrong
about
thing.
revenue.
We got all sorts of technical difficulties going on up in here.
no, you
All right.
have all sorts.
Here we go. Apps from Amazon and WhatsApp. I'm not really worried about the WhatsApp. But app from Amazon hit 500 million installs on the Play Store. Amazon Shopping. Is this a big deal? There's 500 million downloads or installs. I guess it's the same thing of the Amazon Shopping app. That's a pretty significant number. It seems like. Does that mean that we're going to see even more online shopping because 500 million people have downloaded this thing?
Is that 500 million more new people, or what is? I'm not.
That's a milestone. 500 million downloads for one app.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was what, 400 million? How long ago? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, me either. So it's like, I don't know how big of a deal it is. I think they just hit 500,000, you know.
Let's see.
But yes, I mean, yeah, I don't see Amazon suddenly just blowing up because of that stat. I'm sure that's a built-in number. How about that?
It says here, the official Amazon shopping app is one of the only retail apps to make its way to the 500 million download club. The only one that beat it there is you like this company, Wish. I think it's trash, but you like Wish.
Wow, absolutely. Now that's outstanding information.
Oh, it is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, do you understand? 500,000 people have Wish.
500 million.
500 million. I'm sorry, 500 million people have Wish.
But isn't that based in like
wow?
Where is that based in? China?
The company itself. I mean, yeah, somewhat, but I mean, they have a very strong presence in several of the shows here in the United States. So, I mean, they have teams here in the U.S. as well. There's a U.S. version.
It's Chinese based, so there's like 2 billion Chinese people. So, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, that's true.
There's 350 million U.S. folks.
Right. No, I got you. Right. Yeah. That's definitely a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a lot more.
I think it's trash because I ordered something from Wish because I listened to my co-host, Mr. E-commerce.
What?
He told, hey, you got to check out this Wish thing.
And what'd you buy?
So I check out the Wish. I bought something. I never got it. It's been like 2 years.
You don't even know what it was. That's how important it was.
That was supposed to get to me in a week.
That's all you remember. That's all you remember.
It's actually been closer to 3. It was 2018.
It's a third-party system, bro. So that one person was a jerk.
Third-party trash.
You know, I mean, honestly, I think you're missing out if you're not hip to some of these offers.
I'm missing the thing I bought from them. That's what I'm missing.
I mean, that, like I said, that's a one. You know, so lightning struck you. I get it. You don't want to go out in the rain. I get it.
Yeah, when you first go out in the rain, and the first thing that happens, you get struck by lightning. You don't want to go back out in the rain.
I get it. I mean, you salty. Okay.
Very.
That's not abnormal, though.
Well, yeah. Okay.
You being salty is pretty much weekly, so that's okay. I'm not going to fight with you.
Hey, look, I blame you because you're the one that told me about this damn thing. Wish.
But
I
anyway,
got my money back. That's what I really wish.
But at any rate, when you look at the numbers, yes, they're impressive. I think Amazon, like I said, I think it's already built in. It's been growing and growing. It hit a milestone. Let's celebrate and keep growing.
And speaking of celebrate, it's our boy.
Hey, Jeff, what's happening, bro?
He's back on
what's
the
up,
scene.
Jeff? We need to get together. Let's have a sandwich or something. Yeah.
A sandwich.
Yeah, man. I figure these days you can do the coffee thing or you can actually do a sandwich. And I like the sandwich because you're not like trying to get it done too early in the day.
You know what? I have eaten all my meals since March
Of
of 2020.
2020.
2020 here, except when I had to go up north for family stuff. But I literally had all my meals right here,
Delivered?
for delivered, or I bring it in, I order it and pick them up.
Wow. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of a crazy existence right now. And that's what's been interesting, just traveling in the last couple of weeks. So I've gone to Florida, Vegas, West Virginia, and Ohio, all in the last month, and it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. It's just there is a different phase of the way things swell out around the country. It's absolutely
That's
amazing.
true.
It really is,
Yes,
man. So
it is.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is something for you. I'm sitting here. I'm talking to my cousin. Her cousin comes down. He starts asking me about Amazon, how to get on Amazon, and then I'm like, yeah, you can get in, blah blah blah. And so he's like, yeah, it's the first time I heard that. He's like, because I drive a truck, right?
Mm.
And I was like, oh, so what? So he I want to get in with the delivery. So he's telling me here, like here in Ohio, there is a way, all those trucks. I never thought about this, man. Is that Amazon owns the cab, not the truck?
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I see what you're
yes,
saying. They don't own
yes.
the trailer. They
Right.
just own the. Okay.
So
Wow, really?
he's like, yeah, all these guys here in Columbus are running those. I want to get into the run. I'm like, so what's the run? It's like, so he says basically they go pick up, pick up a trailer, hitch it to another distribution center, unload the at that one, and bring a empty one back. And
That's
they just
pretty
doing that.
interesting.
That's their
That's pretty
job.
interesting.
Is that crazy? I'm like,
That's pretty
dude,
interesting.
I never thought about the infrastructure running on top of this kind of thing. I'm like, dude. So anyway,
That's pretty interesting. All right, we gotta stop for a minute and say hello to our buddy Sven.
he made it. Sven, what's happening?
I was starting to get a little nervous.
Google
man.
to buy Amazon? What are you talking about?
He's just a hater. He just can't stand Amazon, which is funny
whatever.
because
Nobody can buy Amazon. That's absolutely impossible.
what are they, like the second biggest market cap or third?
Let me. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna. Anything can happen, but
Anything
it would
is
have
possible.
to. They would have to reduce valuation so much before the FTC would even let that happen. They'd have to become AOL.
Wow. Oh, God.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
it could happen. It could happen, but
soon. By the way, we need an update from you
about,
because I don't think I asked you this last. The Amazon has the Black Business Accelerator.
Dude, I am invisible.
So wait a
Have
minute.
not heard a word.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm going to send out a letter on Monday just to see. How about that? Not a word, bro. Not a word. It's insane. It's insane. However, on the other side, I have actually heard from several people that are completely newbies to the platform that are getting help. So it definitely is a issue with long-term versus newbie,
So it seems like the emphasis is on the new folks.
Right. And if they had asked me, at one point they asked if I was trying to create a new brand or doing my old brand. So
wow.
All
right, we gotta say hello to our buddy Thomas.
Hey,
He's
Thomas.
back in the house. Good to see you. All right, I'm gonna get pissed off again. because I know I try to be like, it's Labor Day weekend. Yeah, you try to take it easy, try to relax, cool, chill out. But things happen, things come up. So you mentioned Australia, and I can't get this out of my head now because you mentioned it. So earlier today, I was doing the Watching Privacy show with some of the folks from Zoho, Tejas and Raju, and got into this new privacy. Well, no, it's more like a surveillance bill in Australia that basically. And they passed this bill, they said, in 24 hours. So this went from bill to law in like 24 hours, where basically the cops can get their hands on any kind of data that is available to the, well, nobody else can get their hands on, but the cops can. So they can surveil your phone. They can take your pictures. They can pretty much take your whole phone and dump it without any kind of recourse. And that's a new law that just got passed. And matter of fact, I do have let me see if I can bring this up, because this is actually, well, let me do this. This is actually the good news from this policy from Australia. Here's a clip I'm going to play from this Watching Privacy. This is the one that sent me almost over the edge and out of my house. Listen to what just happened in one of the provinces in Australia. Here, check this out.
Interstate travel within Australia is also severely restricted, and the government of South Australia, one of the country's 6 states, developed and is now testing an app as Orwellian as any in the free world to enforce its quarantine rules. People in South Australia will be forced to download an app that combines facial recognition and geolocation. The state will text them at random times, and thereby they'll have 15 minutes to take a picture of their face in the location where they're supposed to be. Should they fail, the local police department will be sent to follow up in person.
You got to be.
And then
really
the premier, Stephen Marshall, says, "I think every South Australian should feel pretty proud that we are the national pilot for a home-based quarantine app. Are we proud?"
Wow.
So geolocation, facial recognition from the government, and then within 15 minutes, you can't take a nap, you can't doze off or do anything. You have to reply, or the cops will come knocking on your doors. I don't know. This was, I mean.
All right, that's enough of that. You could tell from my facial expression, I was not feeling that whatsoever. Can you imagine that, Law? Could you imagine being forced to download an app, take a picture, send it into the government, just to prove who you are at any point in time?
Well, that's not exactly what they said.
Do you want me to play that again?
No, that's the end result, but that's not exactly what they said.
That's the end result. That's the main thing. The end result.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine living like that?
In Australia, bro, you don't know how many times they've been on freaking lockdown. They want to be off a lockdown. And they're ready to do that to get off a lockdown. They've been in lockdown so many different times. You see, you just talked about how you're used to it. Willingly.
Yes.
Willingly.
Well, I would rather get out more.
Okay. But I mean, these folks.
The government is going to make you download an app and then use that app.
No,
whenever they want you to.
I'm saying the outrage is really that they've been on lockdown so many times to the point where this has become the option, or to the point where they're selling this as the option. That's better. That's better.
That's a hideous option.
I don't know what's going on, but the wording of "we should be proud," yeah. That's a warning sign. Warning.
Let me go to this. So, all right. So here is what we were really talking about before he dropped that on me. And I mean, you could see I couldn't even comprehend what was being said at that point. So Australia, they just passed this bill within a 24-hour period, as they say, unprecedented surveillance bill. Australian police can now hack your device, collect or delete your data, take over your social media accounts. Now, this is what was funny. So I was like, I gotta find out more about this. I ended up doing a search and come to this Reddit. This Reddit for Australia. So this is the whole Australia Reddit channel. I love what this guy put up. And look at his name, Lord Crumb. I don't, whatever. All right. Australian police can now hack your device, collect or delete your data, take over your social media accounts, all without a judge's warrant after being rushed through Parliament in 24 hours. Now, that just happened like the other day. Check out how many times that thing has been thumbed up. 26,000 thumbs up. Look at how many comments. Over 1,500 comments. So much so that they had to shut down the comments. They had to shut down the whole thing. And that's the whole Reddit for Australia. That's not just a little offshoot. People are pissed at this. And I can't say that I blame them.
Nope. I can't say that I blame them either. That's ridiculous.
That is straight up nuts. I mean,
yep. But I absolutely, definitely understand how they've come to this. I think I do. I don't know. Just from what I hear, it's just like, I don't know. They've been on lockdown. I mean, they get 30 cases, man, and they're like, shut the city down. It's crazy.
I mean, that's a little overboard. I mean, I'm down with people being held responsible. But, man, don't you think that's an overreach?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that's the definition of overreach. When you look up overreach in the dictionary, that's the picture. Okay. Yes.
I mean,
that's
the government
ridiculous.
Is going to make you download an app, take pictures of yourself, and send it back just to prove that you are who you say you are.
I think the more ridiculous part is you need to post. All they have to do is just post on Facebook. That's all they got to do. Just post on Facebook. Just say, hey, on Facebook. That's it. And I know your location. I know. Right. I mean, why do we get? That's the ridiculous part. That you need to build a system, make people download it. Why do I need to do all that? You literally can get all that information from a Facebook post. Are you kidding me? Right? I was in the airport this morning. I push, the location button. It posts to Facebook and tells you exactly where I am at what time. And guess what I can do? I can take a picture. I do it already. It's so ridiculous. We do it already. Why do you got to make laws for us to do that? That's so stupid. We're stupid enough to do it for you already. You're just so ignorant that you think you need a law. Just go to Facebook. Damn, bro. It's there.
By the way, Finn is trying to find out, what did he say? Who let the dogs out? Those aren't dogs. Those are just Colder Ice's peeps in the background. Making
what, they sound like dogs?
I don't know.
I got. See, there goes.
Hey, hello. We saw you.
That's Kimmy. That's my Ohio sister right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just being broadcast to a few people.
He said you're being broadcast to a few people, so don't worry about it.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What up? Right. What up? What's Finn talking about?
All right, so we're about to lose Finn because this next topic, Finn is not going to be.
She is crawling on the floor.
Oh, come on! No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
We don't want you crawling in your own house.
I was like, no, what's she looking for? It's just.
You looking for the exit, apparently.
Wow.
We don't want you crawling around in your own house.
Okay. All right. I'm done. Go.
All right, so why don't we do this? I'm going to say goodbye to Finn right now.
Worry, I can't
know. No, bye. I saw you going down the stairs. All right, no. Finn, we're about to say goodbye to Finn because he's not going to be down with this next topic. But I have to address this. This is something that came up, and it is this the one? Yeah, here we go. Amazon may be working on their own clubhouse.
Oh, wow. I don't see. Okay. I'm not even interested.
You know what? I did a clubhouse today. with our buddy Ramon.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah,
It was the
Yeah.
first one I did in like 6 months.
yeah. He's got a
Yeah.
good audience.
Yeah, but I like
Clubhouse.
video better than audio.
I just, what, for me, more than anything with Clubhouse is I don't like things I can't use later. It's like, why do I do things one time? That's what I don't like about
because
Clubhouse.
they don't record it.
It's just not. It's not made for recording.
All right. What do you think about this news? Do you think this is something of importance that Amazon?
Okay,
is
go ahead.
looking at
Let's
this?
hear it. Is that a video?
No, I'm just saying it. I was just asking.
How are they going to use that? How do you think they're going to use that?
Let's see what they say here. Amazon is investing heavily in a new live audio feature that's similar to other live audio offerings like Clubhouse, Twitter Spaces, and Spotify's new audio platform. Now, why does it matter? As with Amazon's efforts in podcasting and music subscriptions, the company sees live audio as a way to bolster the types of content it can offer through its voice assistant, Alexa. I haven't really mentioned Alexa a lot lately.
Yeah, well, this is a good time to mention it. But actually, you know what? What came to me is like, and you know what, Amazon, if you do this, I'm going to tell you where to send the checks. But no, honestly, I can see a environment like this is a good idea just in general. I can see the environment of a Clubhouse for book reading.
For book reading.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, like a book club kind of thing?
Not a book club. I mean, like, let's read the chapter together.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, like those book clubs, they get together and read the book and talk about the book.
No, like the author talks about the chapter. He reads the chapter and you all listen to it live together. That's it.
By the way, Jeff says that Clubhouse lets you record your own room. So there is that.
Cool. Well, I mean, there's always ways to record. It wasn't about that you can't record it. It's that it's not made for recording. So people, if you record it and really reuse it, I think it becomes like against the feel of the platform.
I don't know if this is a big deal. I think it's something that having a social audio channel, I think is going to be one of those things that's good to have in the long run. I don't think it's a big deal, but I think it's nice to have. God, if you just think about it, I mean, okay, I don't know. I totally don't understand it, but okay. I really don't get Clubhouse. I can't wrap my head around. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard for me to totally speak to this because I don't get Clubhouse. It's not my jam. Oh, but you know who does get Clubhouse?
Who's that? Jeffrey Alexander Brathwaite. Call in right now.
If you're out there listening
right now,
let us know.
Let Jeff in right now
to join us right now.
He is. That's why he's there, man. He's available.
Put a comment out. Let us know. I'll send you the link.
Send him the link.
You can. Yeah. Tell us if you're going to join us, Jeff, and I'll send you the link. All right. What is Sven saying here? In all caps, it's a small and short deal.
A small and short deal. Are you saying that they're only going to spend a short amount of time, a short amount of money on this initiative?
Really a deal.
No, actually, I don't see that there's a problem with having when you are a book publishing company, which Amazon is a book publishing company. All right, KDP is a book publishing company. To have a audio only platform actually makes sense. I don't know if anybody's thought about it in that manner, but to me, it makes sense. I join
that's
in.
Actually interesting, but it doesn't make sense on its own. But as you were saying, when you think about all the other components that Amazon has,
Already has, yes.
then it makes a lot more sense than just pitching it as some kind of big standalone thing.
Right. It's
doesn't
not
make any
like they're
sense to me.
coming after, the other platforms. They're like, this, we can use this here.
Like Twitter Spaces makes sense to me in the context of all the things that Twitter is doing, and this is just another piece to the puzzle. It's not a standalone social audio thing. It's a piece that fits nicely with all those hundreds of millions of daily active users they have.
You know what? Here you go. Clubhouse is really not a platform. Clubhouse.
It's a standalone social gathering.
No, I'm
talking.
thinking it's just I think it is actually just a technology that will be. It's almost like, you know what? I know exactly what it's like for me. Okay, it's like Napster.
No, that's not good.
Right. Well, I'm not saying, but Napster really wasn't a unique platform.
No, it was
right.
just,
it was leveraging.
it was free
technology.
songs, free music. That's all.
But it was leveraging the technology that was out there. I think that's the same way people are thinking about Clubhouse. Is like, hey, let's leverage that as a technology versus this is a platform we're trying to compete with. There is no real platform. It's gonna be implemented into everything. It just makes sense for every platform.
And I see Jeff is in there, so we'll bring him on in a second.
Yay!
The way I look at it is the value of Clubhouse is the fact that they were able to get so many people excited about it and signed up for it and spending lots of time on it. But the technology itself,
exactly. It's not new technology at all. It's like, oh, okay, let's remove video and make flashy icons.
But
it's stupid simple and it's great.
The thing that really put it over the top was Andreessen Horowitz pumping it up because they invested in it.
Yeah, but people were actually getting fed from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying
the people love it
because they were the way that they promoted that thing. And remember the early stages of it. It made it sound like you were talking on stage right next to like some big time. Remember how people would say, "I was on Clubhouse with so and so."
No, I was on stage with so and so in Clubhouse. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't want to even say what I'm thinking.
Don't do it, please.
No.
Let's do this. Let's bring our buddy in.
Now
Jeff
I can say it there. What's up, Jeff?
Oh man, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we got you.
I was about to munch on a tangerine, but you caught me. So
yeah, no tangerines, man. Jelly beans.
Actually, I should introduce him as the father of James Brathwaite, the TikTok sensation.
That I am. I give everything to my son now. who's the TikTok guy.
Following totally in daddy's footprints.
All right.
I don't know about that, but hey,
Better. Trust me.
Yes,
better.
He is definitely better.
Way better.
Yes, he's definitely better. Yes. He is.
So Jeff is the one that turned me on to Clubhouse. Matter of fact,
really?
Didn't you give me the invite?
Turned you on or off?
I think I did send you the invite. I might have sent you the one that.
Yeah, you were the one.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't gravitate towards it. Like
no, you didn't. You didn't. Matter of fact, you had to be forced, almost like pulled and pushed to do it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so what are we not getting about Clubhouse? Because I don't think either of us are really into it. It never really got into it.
I got into it fast and furious at first, and it was. I agree with John how he mentioned about.
You didn't have to say that.
Both of you. Well, I'm always going to agree with John. Just to know you that.
Well, it's been nice knowing you, Jeff.
The mere fact that they utilized the the cool kid version of promotion. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on. It's exclusive. That type of thing. It brought a lot of people to the attention in combination with COVID. I think that it became this behemoth primarily because it had this cool kid effect. The way it staged people getting onto the platform, and everybody was indoors, and they had nothing else and no other place to go, and therefore it gave people the opportunity. And you also got to look at it, the fact that no one really wanted to be on the video per se, because of the fact that, hey, everyone was indoors. They weren't doing the things that they normally do, having to go to a location, an event, having to dress, having to put on clothes. Okay. So the whole audio effect was, I could literally be in my pajamas and or wherever I want to be, on the street, you name it, and lend my voice.
Dude, you hit it. That's what people used to do all day. They was walking around in their pajamas all day.
Exactly.
You are that is very true.
I
remember that.
I was.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm working. What are you working on? Well, I've been on Clubhouse for 2 hours. I'm like, man, that's not going to be me.
Yeah. And I give you another one. It had the I would say the effect of a best of both worlds. Whenever you hear a podcast, you're not necessarily live. You get the information, and you can, hear it and understand it, and like, oh, this is a great podcast, but I can't respond in real time. This gave you the opportunity to hear someone live, and as a result of hearing them live, you could respond in real time. You raise your hand and say, hey, I have a question, and that question can be answered real time. So whoever was on that stage, that opportunity that you had, you could ask that question.
But you still have. You keep saying had.
No, you can.
They like that still, don't they?
Yeah,
it's getting better.
But what I'm saying is that had never occurred before in terms of a podcast format or an audio format that you can respond live to individuals who you probably never would have had the opportunity. Like John mentioned, I agree with him again. The fact there was so many venture capitalists on there first, right? And they probably got pitched to death.
Yeah, they did.
Everything that ever came into being.
Not even pitched to death, man. They got some good. They got some good information.
They did.
Here's Garrett.
And
as
one thing,
to say, our only fan.
One other thing that they did do.
No, he's saying only fan.
Oh, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
By the way, Jeff, before you go on, I just want to let you know that you drove one of our fan favorites away.
I'm sorry.
He gave you credit for me annoying him
with Clubhouse.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He's annoying me, right? He's annoying me just thinking about it.
I didn't
right
mean to
now.
do that. I really didn't.
I'm just telling you.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. That's my spiel. I mean, y'all can go with your conversation.
Okay. So the big question: how are you feeling about Clubhouse right now? Are you as active?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Because it consumed too much of my time. It was that much more addictive to the reason I was there, right? And again, the whole COVID thing, the whole being in the house, the whole trying to be heard, because no one was there. if you didn't have a person that was around you, it was good. It was great for people who were held up in their home by themselves and didn't have anyone else to express their thoughts and things to. So that was a wonderful thing for those people. I think it helped a lot of people, stay sane.
Yeah,
that's
sane. A good point. That's a good point.
Are you looking at? Garrett says he has almost 17,000 followers on Clubhouse.
Yeah, actually, Garrett is a big.
Yeah.
He's huge on that.
You want to join us for a few minutes to talk about this?
Yeah, you should let him.
Because I am open to learning
absolutely.
more.
Yeah. I mean, if you really look at it, I had to get away from it because I was so addicted to it and spent a lot of time just literally listening as at all times, had it in the background while I was listening, I was doing something else. And if you listened to something, heard something that you wanted to respond to, you could literally raise your hand, get on the stage, and be in the queue to ask a question. So that made sense. So I had to get back to my real world, but it did do a lot to me in terms of just
so my question
having a
is,
voice.
my question is, if would you take time away from your real world to do that?
I am going back. I
Okay.
will be going back. Matter of fact, this month is going to be my I guess doing and preparing to actually go back. I created like what 4 or 5 clubs before I left, and those clubs have been gradually. I didn't do anything, but those clubs have been building. I've got almost 600 people in one club, and I'm like, when did this happen? But because of the subject matter of what I want to talk about, I guess people decided, hey, let's jump on board and when they decide to talk about it, because I haven't talked about anything on there. I just created the club, and that was it. So you figure I can go back and do something with it now. But I had to do a lot of real world things first. I'm not saying that Clubhouse didn't do a lot based on the voice that I had, but again,
But what were your
I had to-
expectations for doing all that? Was it to get business, build relationships? What was the big thing you were trying to do?
Mine
Or
first and
going back
foremost-
to do?
My first and foremost was to try and see if it would build relationships, because there was a lot of VCs, a lot of people who were there who I wanted to interact with. So that was the first point, and I did do that. I was in rooms with people who, again, they would have never gave me the time of day. I mean, it was a
Hey,
combination of what.
do you know Garrett?
I don't
Sorry?
know.
No,
but
no,
if he
Jeff.
wants-
Jeff, do you know Garrett?
I don't know who's guy. I'm on
Okay,
this thing now.
so Garrett Carrera, he's hitting you up in here, and that's a good buddy of mine. He's local, and like I said, he's huge on there. If you're getting back in, he's saying come back in. You guys should know each other.
Garrett,
Okay,
but
cool.
Garrett, do you want to join us for a few minutes? Let us know. And
Man, this
Well-
sounds like a damn clubhouse. You're turning this show into a clubhouse.
I would ask each of you to turn off your cameras.
Would you like to come up on the stage, Garrett?
Exactly. That's
So
exactly what it
Garrett
is.
says he can join us. So
Oh snap!
hey,
This
John.
is too funny. Yes.
Mhm.
share the link with Garrett, because
Share
I'm not
the-
connected.
dude,
I don't
I'll-
think I'm connected with him.
I'll
You got
try.
the link.
I know, but
Yeah,
the thing is I'm on my cell phone. This is like I
Oh,
don't want to
boy.
mess up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I'm
JV, can you
connected.
do that? Like, I don't know. I can do that.
I don't think I can.
got it,
don't
I
have
got
the
it.
I don't
You
have
got
the
it?
ability to do that.
We're
Unless
not
there's a
connected.
share.
Oh, he's going to drop off. Oh, that's good. We don't have to hear him or see him. That's even
Oh
better.
boy.
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Now, one of the
So-
things you just said about the addictive nature of that stuff,
Mhm.
do you think the next time that you go into this, that you'll be able to stay away from all the addictions?
Well, now I think I know a lot more about it, so that I can use it in ways that I didn't have back then. I think back then it was so new. I was so happy to be on and jump into these different rooms. Now I'm just going to go in there and go into my own rooms, invite people into my clubhouses that I have with the subject matter at hand, and see if I can drum up more interest in those subjects. So
Do you know why people joined your group while you were not promoting it?
I
How are
think it
they
was a
finding
subject
it?
matter. It was a subject matter. They have it now where you can find based on typing in keywords. They found the keywords. They saw the
Okay.
group. They saw the description of what the group was going to talk about, and they joined.
Okay.
Mhm.
Makes
But again,
sense.
I haven't done anything with them. I've literally not done one thing.
Hey, did you
So-
send Garrett the invite? Because he's saying
No,
invite
man,
me
you
up.
know, I told you I was on my phone, man. I can't do it.
Oh, well,
Why you think I
Mine's
dropped
dumb.
out? I thought you caught on.
no,
I
I
dropped
thought you
out.
were doing it.
No,
All
man,
right,
I
hold
can't
on.
do nothing. I'm
Gary-
on a cell phone.
Garrett, are we connected on Facebook? If we're connected on Facebook, I could send it to a message.
You are now because he's made comments in your Facebook thread, bro.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let me.
Why don't you
I
just
ain't
put
no
the sentence?
Facebook guy?
Well, you can't.
Yeah, you gotta
can't,
keep it private.
Yeah, you can't.
yeah, that's okay. I'll do that. I'll send it to him.
Mhm.
No, you know, Brent is the tech guy.
Yes,
So
Shut
he
up.
is.
give
He
him
is.
time, man. He'll figure it out.
He is.
Hey,
He's a
yeah,
tech
yeah.
guy. hmm Yeah.
All right. Tell
He-
John about your son and how many followers on TikToks is he?
Tell
Is he
me,
up to
bro.
He's almost at 70,000 on TikTok
What?
right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just about to make 70,000. The boy is he's in his own element. He tried let's see, YouTube first, then he tried Instagram. Neither one of them gave him any real love. He got onto TikTok and automatically it was like, my goodness, it was like lightning in a bottle. And for his subject matter and for his age group, I think it
What's
made a
the subject
difference.
matter? Tell people. What did he do?
He is called Jeb the Boxsmith.
Jeb the Boxsmith
the Boxsmith
on TikTok.
Just on
All
TikTok.
right.
You go to Jeb Jeb the
Uh-huh.
Boxsmith on TikTok.
All right.
That's who he is,
Yep.
and he has a fandom of people who love to see him. He turns the what do you call it? All the gamers, they have weapons in these games all the time. You name it, there's a weapon in it. He is a gamer, or himself and these others, and he turns these weapons, or he has these weapons, and he creates them out of cardboard. So he can create a sword or hammer or a sickle or whatever it is out of cardboard, and he's so skillful in doing that he then presents that in a way to his audience, and they love it.
Wow.
Yeah, they love it. So he gives them an example of how he creates it, and he's doing it right there in front of them within like a minute or however 30 seconds, however it is, and all his fans just like, oh man, this is great. Make this, make that. He's made so many different items from his fandom. And they're the ones that blow it up. They're the ones that, oh my God, this is great. He's got one video that's almost at 1 million right now. Okay. And that one video was the only reason that it was at 1 million, because all the fans came after the people who were dissing it. It was a combination of a diss. You know how you got the rappers back in the day.
Yeah.
They did, you got beef, right? So they was going after each other in the comments.
Hold on, Jeff. Are you
kid you not.
saying that there is a weapon cardboard beef going on in
Yes.
the thread? Okay,
Yes.
this is news, bro.
I
This
kid
is
you
news.
not. I kid you not. If I showed you the video, you and I'd be like,
That's
okay,
too funny, man.
okay, it's a video about this particular weapon in this game, right? But the controversy was, no, that's not the right game. That game that had this weapon, and they're going back and forth with each other, and the comments made the thing blow up. It's almost at 1 million right now. I tell you, that one
Okay,
video.
so he is Jeb, the box
Jeb.
cutter?
No, Jeb.
Yeah, Jeb the Boxsmith.
Boxsmith. Like
Jeb
you
the
have
Box Smith.
Yes, Boxsmith. Yes.
I will be checking out Jeb.
So
the
you
Box
should have
Smith.
known about this because I had him on my.
I remember
series.
you did that. I remember you
did
did that. I mean,
Yeah.
I paid attention, but I didn't totally get into
by the way,
exactly
Brent,
what it was.
He loved the fact that you interviewed him. That was so cool that he got a chance to be interviewed, because it
Oh, you
gave
interviewed
sense of
him. Now, damn,
Yeah,
I did miss
He
that.
did. Yeah, he interviewed him.
And he was good.
He ain't share that with me, bro.
I did.
That's cold blooded,
Come
man.
on, man.
Now, see, he put me on Front
What?
Street.
You share my
It's like,
son? Oh, come on,
man.
come on.
Do you believe
Wow.
him? Really?
Wow.
Well, get this. He has got to a point now where he got a sponsor. I think I Brent even shared that with Brent. He got a sponsor. His very first sponsor paid him almost close to a good amount of money.
Don't be putting his money out in the streets.
I'm not gonna put it out there.
Don't be putting his bag out in the streets.
Right? No, I'm not. But for a 17-year-old kid, I'm like, shit,
Dude, man, I'm telling you.
Man, I got that kind of money when I was 17.
Shoot,
man.
I was. What is he? 17? I was delivering papers.
Nah, man. He's delivering some
he's
video.
getting paper.
He's making paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Let
I'm
me-
amazed
let me-
at these kids on TikTok, man.
Cool,
I'm
man.
amazed.
All right.
Amazed.
Here we go. We're gonna bring in Garrett Carrera.
Oh, wow. This has
There he
turned
is.
into a family affair.
Oh, this. I should say this is Cold Rice's #1 fan.
No, he's
That's funny. Man.
he's just being Garrett, man.
Yeah, just being me, guys.
Uh-huh.
Well,
What's up,
it's
Garrett?
good
What's
to
happening, bro?
officially talk with you here.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? What are you talking about? Clubhouse today?
Yeah, tell us about
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. What is it that you
Yeah.
like about Clubhouse? What is, give us the overview there.
Yeah, so pretty simple. I mean, Clubhouse is a conversation app, right? It's, when I first joined, it was November of 2020. And I miss going to Starbucks, and having conversations on weekends or, in the mornings with, I had a friends group that we went to, about 10 people. So Clubhouse kind of filled that gap in for me, being in a group environment. And when I started, it was just talking to people. And then I got all these followers. I started going to the VC rooms. I started doing the pitches and giving feedback on pitches. Then I was doing like consulting feedback and just general conversation. And I mean, one night I was talking to Tiffany Haddish, and Tiffany Haddish followed me.
Excuse me.
Like, seriously, dude.
No, I'm sorry. You just name drop here. I want to pick that up and give it back to you.
But I mean, I was talking to her about what she does, and then Paris Hilton's in there, and I'm like talking to Paris.
Oh, damn. Hold on. You
Paris
just made a
says-
mess on the floor.
No,
here.
seriously,
Hold up.
guys.
Here's your mess.
And
Here's your mess
she's
back.
like,
Go
Garrett,
ahead.
that's a great idea, Garrett. So she's following me, and then I've got like Grant Cardone following me. And
Oh,
JT,
my God.
all these people. So it just became a very interesting app where you get to have all the personalities of people. And what I love about it is that, I don't care who you are, if you're rich, you're poor, you're smart, you're not, high school, this, everybody has a conversation and everybody allows everybody to speak. So you hear all these opinions and viewpoints. And that's why I really like it, because you get
That's very
exposure.
good. I like that part.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much
I
that.
can see that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I will
All right,
say,
it sounds like you're just as excited about it now as you were when you first got on.
yeah, but when I first got on in December, I mean, I spent like 23 hours 1 week on it. Now I spend around 3 hours a week because,
But it's focused. You're focused now.
I'm focused. I'm in a room one evening, maybe 2 hours.
Uh-oh.
We lost
Did
his
I-
audio.
Listening
I
to
lost your audio.
pitches
Oh, there you
or yeah, someone called in. So it's just very enjoyable for me. It's just simply
Awesome.
but I get lots of business from it, guys. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna
about to say. Does it translate
Mhm.
into business? And
tremendous amount
so
of business.
you and Grant hanging out,
no.
Tiffany,
going over to Tiffany's
funny.
spot.
No,
Mhm.
no. But I mean, you get lots of business because if you can talk in real time and solve a
Okay.
problem,
Yeah.
and you're actually making a difference, people can hear that. And you know what's funny? When the app first came out, all the internet marketers came together, and the ones that you thought were the smart ones, they couldn't think on the spot and communicate. And then the ones
a
that you
shock.
the ones you never knew about, the behind the scenes people, they shine because now you're like, oh, okay. That's the person that's running the show, not this guy,
Yeah, you're talking to the puppet masters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
They also
Yeah.
had to calm down a lot of the scammers. There were
Oh, that's always.
oh
ain't
my
that?
God.
quite a bit of people who came there to scam
Oh yeah,
people.
guys.
It was
So
just
many
Man,
unfortunate.
if I
Yeah.
saw one more
Yeah.
room on how to make your first billion-dollar company, I think I was going to puke.
wait a minute. You mean like how to make $20,000 in 6 minutes?
Yeah, right. Your
Yeah.
first $1 billion, because you're going to make multiple, right? So you got to make sure you do the first one right.
Well, it's an old joke. It's like, why are there so many millionaires on Clubhouse? That's the old joke. So,
Yeah, that's where they all hang out, bro.
All right.
That's where
Um,
they
All right.
all
So
hang
let me ask the cold one, the bold one. Has the conversation with Garrett and JB changed your mind at all about Clubhouse?
Well, Garrett, you make very good points, and I can see the value there. And JB, I wish you luck
I know where
with your
this is
endeavor
going.
going back. But I have to say, overall, my opinion hasn't changed one iota.
that's fine. That's fine, guys. Look, if you look at my
It's
Instagram,
not,
if you
dude.
look at my Instagram, guys, I've got one post from 2015. Like we all have our favorite platforms, right?
We do. That's it.
That's
That's it.
That's
And
all it
there's
is.
always an audience. And when you find, just like Jeff said about his son, he tried YouTube, he tried Instagram, and
Yep.
then he found his audience there. And you're absolutely right. The
Yeah.
platform is not the magic. It's the
Right.
connection that you end up making with people. You
That's
know,
correct.
and these are just
Yeah.
tools, man, to help us communicate.
Yep.
And if you find it, I agree, man. That's pretty awesome.
I'll tell
And
you
so
where
no,
I'm going.
I'm just, you know, I'm ribbing you guys.
I'll tell you where I'm
No, no.
going next, guys. I'll tell you where I'm going next. I'm going
Where's
to
he
TikTok.
going? TikTok. He's
TikTok.
going to
TikTok.
TikTok.
I'm
I know
going
he's
in.
going to TikTok.
I'm going in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
Tik-
just did a thing. I think TikTok is interesting.
the
Yeah.
TikTok thing has
It is
more to do with you thinking on your feet, but at the same time, in a short period of time, you got to get it in. I mean, you got to get everything that
Yeah.
you want to tell that person, or they're gone. It's the
I
attention
think
span on
my thing
TikTok
with
is
this
no
Is
joke.
the editing. My problem
Yes.
is the editing.
It's all the editing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all in
You
the
need to
editing,
wa-
and I really just don't want to do a lot of
You
editing.
need to watch
Yeah.
the conversation with James because
Yeah.
he'll tell you
How
that
to
what,
edit.
10
Well, get
second,
this-
12
get this.
second video
My
takes weeks.
wait. If you want to learn how to edit, my daughter taught my son. Okay,
Oh,
so
there you
so
go.
my
There you go.
younger daughter
Bro,
taught my son how to
where's the-
edit on TikTok.
Where's the
Beautiful.
product?
Go figure.
Where's the product, JB?
Go figure. Well, that's the thing. My daughter now she's looking for an internship. Like right now, she's like, well,
Go to her brother.
case in point, my daughter just decided she went from a school that was all uniformed to now not wearing any uniform. So she's now getting fashion conscious and all these other stuff is going on. Now she needs money. So that part of it is like, okay, I need a job now. She just applied to what was it, Publix or one of these other stores or what have you, just so
Yeah.
she can get a job. That part of it is now where she's at, and I'm telling you, go use your TikTok skills,
Yeah, how
And
old
me-
is she?
make that happen. She just
How-
turned 15. She just turned 15.
Oh man, I'm
Oh, that's great.
kids.
Yeah, man.
Kids today, man, they got so much going for them.
But see,
All right, guys.
her brother,
I got
her
to
brother,
run. I gotta sign out because I'm in Ohio.
Yeah, we went
Yeah,
over, but
guys.
this was
No,
fantastic.
I just I gotta sign out.
I got Tiffany Haddish pinging me to go in the
Oh,
clubhouse. right now,
dude.
so
Dude,
I gotta
wait, hold on, man. Just give her the link, bro. Let her join. She's more than welcome. Tiffany,
That's
love
awesome.
you. Come hang out. Watching
That's awesome.
Amazon.
All right, that was good.
You got it.
That
Thank
was
you,
good.
Garrett. Thank you,
See you
Thanks for
JB.
hopping on.
Later,
guys.
guys.
Guys
All
rock.
right. I believe those are like the only two guests we've ever had.
Hey, that wasn't too bad, man.
That
I
wasn't
enjoyed
bad.
talking to them. I don't know if our audience like it. They're
Well,
gonna have to
I know-
let us know. So what
I
you
know
guys
one
need
of
to
them who
do,
didn't.
oh man,
Sven is gone.
you know,
Anyway, it was
But
nice. It's Labor
I
Day
had
weekend. We were
so
having
much
fun.
fun. That was awesome, guys. Thank
All
you
right.
so much for coming in.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, next week, man. I'm out of here.
See ya.
Peace.